time.
YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. What it do is your boy King Kane, aka the Fit Pharaoh, coming at you with another video. Without further ado, guys, I'm gonna jump right into it. Me and my boy are in here. We're gonna go ahead and knock out chest, shoulders, and traps today. We're gonna keep it short and simple. You guys follow along. I'll put a description of the reps and sets that I do. So if you guys want to attempt it, by all means, go ahead and do so. Other than that, guys, let's get into this workout. Alright guys, starting off, this is what we're going to do. We're getting on the elliptical. I don't know why I said that. We're getting on the elliptical and we're going to do 15 minutes. This is just to warm the body up. A lot of people say that you should stretch before you do things like that. I disagree. For the most part, I don't stretch before my workouts. I stretch after my workouts. So we're doing 15 minutes on elliptical. I have him running at speed 5 and above. He goes no lower than speed 5. I'm running on speed 8.4. I want to keep a consistency with my pace. Same thing with him. I don't want him dropping no lower than 5. Where you go is up to you. Next thing we're doing is the Jacob ladder. We're going to take turns doing the Jacob ladder, but what we're doing is 5 sets in total. So he'll be on the Jacob ladder for 1 minute straight, and after that he gets 15 seconds to 30 seconds at max, and then he gets right back on, and that'll be considered 1 set. We're doing 5 sets in total. Same thing with me, getting on a Jacob ladder. I'm on it for a minute. Sometimes I went a little bit over. He did too. Sometimes we did a minute and a half. But you're on it for a minute or a minute and a half at max with a break of 15 seconds to 30 seconds. You don't want to break too much because then you're losing that heat that you're trying to get, so your body can start burning that fat and get your your lungs up. All right. So we're coming into our last sets now. And at this point, it's really starting to burn. But this is what a warm is for. You're supposed to warm your body up and push through it so you can get ready to do the workout and execute it well. Same thing here. Now, this was my last one, so I decided to kick it up just a notch. My last 15 seconds or so, I decided to pick up the pace and, start running on it in, bear crawl position. So that was a good warm up, and that was it. Now we're getting into this workout, guys. All right, so my boy Nicholas is starting us off. I gotta say, I gotta give my man props. Ever since he started working out with me, which was actually the beginning of, the beginning of last month. He's been doing so well. I gotta give him props, man. Like, sometimes he will call me and be like, "Hey, when we go into the gym, I'm ready to go. I'm waiting on you," because I was BSing sometimes, and that's where it's good to work out with people, because sometimes when you don't feel like working out, they feel like working out. And it's amazing because it can get you motivated. And I like that about him. He's doing good and he's working hard. And so he's dropped about 10 to 12 pounds so far. And, to me, that seems like no big deal. But to him, it's a very big deal. And I'm proud that he feels that way because it pushes him to keep on going. What we're doing here is, it's 4 sets of 15. But the very last set, we're doing an extra set, which is 5. It makes it the 5th set. We're going to do 20 reps. Normally, the rep count is 15, but the very last set, we're doing 20. See, he's really pushing through it, but he's loving it, and that's what I like. That my method of training is helping him, and it's helping him achieve his goal, which he's trying to get in shape, and he's loving it. That's what I keep telling people. Fitness should not be a chore. It should be something that you like and enjoy to do. When you start feeling like it's a chore, it's like you're forcing yourself to go to the gym. You shouldn't have to force yourself to go to the gym. You should want to go to the gym to better your health, to better your life, and get focused. So with that being said, guys, I don't mind working out with people who want to make themselves better. I don't train people like I used to back in the day, because then you're working with people who don't even want to train. They're just there because they're forcing themselves. I like people to be enthusiastic about their work. I like people to be like, "Hey, that was a great workout. Let's get into the next one." Anyway, now we're going to the next exercise, guys, which is the flies. This is for the chest. And what we're doing here, again, is 5 sets of 15, but the very last set, which is the 5th set, we're going to do sets of 20, reps of 20. Again, I'll put the workout rep range in the description so you guys can look at it and follow if you want to do that. It's up to you. But yeah, this is the rep range that I normally do. Anything over 15 reps is like really burning. And that's what you want for a cut down series. If you're doing anything less than that, like say 12 is your max rep, then you're trying to put on muscle. You want to go 12. I mean, in my opinion, 10, 12, and higher is how you start burning fat and keeping strength. Anything less than that, then you're building muscle. Now, another thing about that, when you're doing those flies, you want to keep your arms bent. You don't want your arms locked out straight because you're going to end up hurting your joints doing that. That's my opinion. I mean, there's some people that say they feel it more when your arms are locked out and straight. I disagree, but to each his own. I normally tell anybody that I'm working out with, when you're doing the chest flies, you want to keep your arms bent because you get more of a stretch so you can pull. It gives you better contraction on your chest. Same thing with him. He's a little bit shorter than me, but he's got it down. He got the motion down correctly. You don't have to actually have your fingers touch each other, but I mean, sometimes we do, just for assurance that we actually did it correctly. So with that being said, you know, I'm proud of him. He's doing well. He's dropping weight like he wanted to, and he's doing it in a healthy manner. He's eating better, and he's loving the workout. Sometimes we gotta be goofy too. Another thing, guys, when you're working out, I don't care who you are. As long as you're working out and you're doing your thing, we should have no problems. We should love the workout. We should be happy, enthusiastic, and energetic about doing the workout. It's okay to be goofy and you know, play around sometimes, but as long as we're doing that work, that's all that matters. Alright, so now we're getting into the chest press. I meant to say it a little bit earlier, but we're, like I'm saying earlier, or if I haven't, I'm going to say it now. We're doing chest, tris, and rhomboids. Normally, I don't work 3 major muscles or 3 big muscles. I do 2 major muscles at a time, but today I just wanted to get it done, and he wanted to do it with me, so I said, let's do it, and we got it done, and he did good. Everything in this exercise is, again, 5 sets of 15. Like I said, you gotta be a little goofy. I put the camera all up in his face. Guys, you know what that face means. Especially when you're near the yoga room. Just a joke. I can't tell you guys how many times that I've worked out with people and they just like to power lift. Even on a machine, I just don't think it's worth it. I mean, a machine can give you but so much restriction and posture correction. The rest is up to you. Alright, at this point, we pretty much did our workout. We did a few other things, but we didn't put it on camera. Here, I'm burning it out with a, I guess you could call it a superset. What it is I'm starting off with some moderate heavy weight and I'm going down by each plate. So I did, my first set was a set of 15. My second set was 25, which is what I'm on right now. And after I take these 2 plates off, my last set is going to be a set of 30. And doing these drop sets, I keep saying, I'm not sure what to call them. Sometimes I call them supersets or drop sets. They're very humbling. Like, you'll be surprised what lightweight can do if you really use it correctly. So I did the bar raw. I like the bar naked sometimes, you know. Gotta make sure she's a butterball naked, you know, so you can get full access. Anyway, just joking. After you do the bar raw, you start putting the weights back on and go right back up. So I'm gonna start off with the 1 plate and hit it for 30. Then I'm gonna put 2 more plates on it, hit it for 25, and then I'm hitting the 3rd plate for 15. And that was pretty much it, man. That was a workout. You don't have to do all these elaborate exercises all the time. Sometimes the simplest thing is the best. Sometimes, like they say, stick to the basics. Believe me, it works. You just have to do it correctly. So that was pretty much the workout, guys. I hope you like it. Again, I will put the workout repetition for each exercise in the description. If you have any comments, please like, share, and subscribe. And again, write down what you feel, or if there's any questions you want to ask, write those too.